Let's talk about the keys to success in my coaching programs. It's helpful to set some expectations beforehand to let you know what the difference between a successful diet and an unsuccessful diet is. After working with countless clients and getting feedback and just observing, right? So the first thing is, this might sound like a no-brainer, but it's harder than it seems, is just some brutal honesty with yourself and with me. So log what you eat. There's no sense lying to my app because you know what happened. So let's just call it. If you overate something, you went out, had a few drinks, like just be honest, log it. That helps us in hindsight look back and see where we can do better for the following week, right? So the other thing is open communication between you and myself. Let me know what's going on in your life. A lot of times I'll just get people that are struggling a little bit and I don't hear from them. I'll try to check in and they don't. That's not helpful to anybody. Even if you were just to say, hey, I'm in a busy work week and I'm not really focused on this right now, at least that lets me know what's happening, and perhaps I can throw out a few pieces of advice to help you navigate that, right? So you don't go off the rails too much. The other thing is the understanding that throughout a diet, you're going to hit some pitfalls, and everybody's different where they're starting from and what their weaknesses are. When I say weakness, what I mean is, some people like to snack at night. Some people are really good during the week and then they go off the rails on the weekends. Somebody's always got some kind of different mode of operating, right? So when we understand those things, there's strategies for all of this to combat it, to redirect it, to help you through it. Some people crave sweets all the time. Other people, it's the big double cheeseburgers, the fatty foods. Everybody's different. But the key is working with me. I'm working with you to develop first what the issues are, and then second, how we combat those things. So again, this common theme, what I'm talking about here is communication, right? So first awareness and then communication between you and I. The other thing is everybody's starting from a different place. So we got some people that have never been in a kitchen before and are scared to death to even open a cupboard to prepare or cook anything. Other people are foodies and everywhere in between, right? So the common theme for most successful diets that I've seen is keep things simple, right? So if you're a foodie, you might have to pull back a little bit and think, what can I have consistently on a daily basis without getting so sick of it that I just want to end this diet? So think in terms of whole foods that when it's on your plate, you can identify protein, carbs, vegetables, fats. It's very distinguishable, right? So we're not talking huge casseroles. We're not talking multi-ingredient things most of the time. I'm not saying you can't ever have good food, but we really want to take advantage on repeatability. So meal prep, have everything stashed ahead of time so that you can just grab it and go, and you know what those calories are so you can record them easily. Does that make sense? So, we make this whole beef stew with 18 different ingredients. It's very hard to track that kind of stuff, and it can get overwhelming because we do need to track. That's the other key, is staying up on your recording of what you eat and drink. That's the only way we know whether what we're doing is working or not. So that's probably it in a nutshell. There might be others, but those are the big things that will, if you keep those things in mind, you will be successful in this diet.